Welcome everyone to a new modern video with Bring to Light. We have been used to see Bring to Light decks playing with Scape Shift and Valakuts, but there's a new iteration of this deck from McWin Sauce that he's been doing very well with. That instead is just a value deck with Up the Beanstalk. Now, Up the Beanstalk has proven to be a very good card in these 4-color, 5-color decks with Wrenn, Teferi, Solitude, and such. The synergy with Leyline Binding is kind of phenomenal as it turns it into a 1-mana kill a thing, draw a card. And yeah, you also have this like Bring to Light plus Time Warp. Powerful play, of course, draws you 2 cards, and you know. But yeah, he's been doing well with this deck, and he also split the final of a Modern Challenge last Sunday. It's playing with Mistveil Plains, and this might seem very weird, and it definitely is, but it's a way to like not deck yourself, which is definitely a problem for a deck with Up the Beanstalk. Like sometimes you just want to cast this to cycle because you have nothing, and you just end up with like 3 or 4 of this in play, and if you play like a mirror match, it really just can't lose you the game. The decking side of it. I was playing with the Endurance in the 4-color deck for that reason. McIntosh also has been a very big fan of Counterspell, which makes your bad matchup slightly better, but also it's a little bit clunky against the good matchup. So it's kind of like how do you wanna take that? 64 cards. This is common right now for 4-color Omnath players to choose these weird numbers. But yeah, I think this is gonna work like a 4-color Omnath deck. We do have Omnath and so on and so forth. 25 lands in 64 cards. It's like normally I would play like 23 or 24 in a 60 card deck, so you added a land there. Decent. You also have Otawara and Boseiju with Wrenn and Six. Does Mistveil Plains help you? So what you do is you loop this with Time Warp, and you actually get infinite turns. No, that's not true, because you have the Beanstalk in play. I'm not sure. Alright. Let me see how many fetch lands does this deck play. Because that's always a problem with these decks. Yeah, this deck is playing 11 fetch lands. I'm not a fan. I am not a fan of 11 fetches. It's always like this, right? You open your hand, it doesn't have a fetch land, your Wrenn and Six is bad. But we'll see. Alright, well, starting with an Urborg, which can mean a bunch of things, as well as Valky, Nagadraw, as well as Living End. Maybe it's... Wow. Urborg Saga, that's a new one. Wrench Mind. Card 2 cards or an artifact? Wow. So if I had an extra land, I would have been happy to discard this Wrenn and Six. So I don't want to discard the One Ring because that's like one of the best cards against these like type of deck. Let's go 2 cards. I'm gonna go with Valky for sure. Actually, I can cast Valky. No, I don't want to cast Valky. I'm gonna go with Valky and Solitude or Bring to Light. Solitude, it's okay. Draw. Fetch land. No fetch land. That's a shame. Let's go with Wrenn and Six here. I feel like old enough counterspell when your opponent is just gonna make Construct with Saga is just a mistake. What's the ideal number of fetch land? I usually like 12 or 13 fetches in a Wrenn and Six deck. Like, look how bad this was now that I didn't have a fetch land. If I had a fetch land, I would have had 2 extra land in my hand. If, like, one of these... I'm not saying that this should have been, but just saying, you know, the more you have, the better Wrenn and Six gets. see what I do with Urza Saga there. Pithy Needle. Okay. What did I name? The One Ring? Or did I name Wrenn? They named Wrenn. Okay. Let's see if I top like a land. Okay. I do. Let's go. Split a ring and draw a card immediately. Opponent can kill the Wrenn and Six. Is that a Boseiju? It's a Sheoldred. Okay. So I have a couple of choices here. One is to just Solitude the Omnath, the Sheoldred in upkeep. It's probably the best. This way I can draw with the ring safely. Okay, I missed the land drop. That's alright. Now what do? I can go Teferi, bounce a construct, or I can just cast Omnath and just hope to draw a land. Yeah, that's my play. There it is! Alright, this is great. Now, I can play Bring to Life for 5 and cast a Time Warp. That's probably the best line I can have here, yes. Since Valky's in the graveyard. I'm gonna get a basic. What, Plains? Yeah. I'll get black mana with the Plains and play Bring to Life for 5. I got an extra turn, thank you. Draw. Draw 3 cards. Very good. Now, how do we win this game? Well, start by Meaning for Life. I want to start with Up the Beanstalk. Actually, let's just fetch. Oh, do I want to get a basic island? Yeah, sure, why not? 4 mana. Can go up the Beanstalk. Draw a card. And then what? Then I want to play Teferi. Then I want to bounce. I don't think I care about bouncing the One Ring. Yeah, just bounce a construct. Then I want to play Prismatic Ending on the Needle. And then I'll play Wrenn and Six and ping the construct. And I have finished my turn. Thank you very much. It was fun. It was very fun. I basically just clicked buttons and I came to the spot. That feels good. Remember where we untapped? We didn't know what was happening. Yeah, good. Thank you very much, The One Ring, for making all of this possible. Without you, I would have lost this game easily. For Color Omnath before The One Ring was it's not really a very powerful deck. And I guess I would say that Up the Beanstalk also helped. Liliana of the Veil, okay. You feel Beanstalk is stronger than One Ring? Oh, I disagree. they're very, I think they're much different cards. Draw 4. Play a new ring. Draw 1. Play Land and Pass. Well, it comes into play tapped. I didn't know that. I thought you had to, if you had 3 planes, it would come into play untapped. My bad. Oh. Thank you, Cobbler. Welcome for the 4th month. Monster. Draw. Top draw 2. Oops, I forgot about the Bowmaster. Okay. I'll play Wrenn and Six ping. I play top land and go to discard. You played Dotty Woodwalker. Okay. What's that? Artwork. I'll play Solitude, draw a card. I'll exile this, block that. Good at 13, good at 11. Not dead after all. Wow. Oh, and the weak roll end of turn deals me 1 damage. That's funny. Draw. Guess I can draw 3 cards here. Okay. Go for an Omnath. Draw. Do I have any lands left? I don't hope so. I hope so. Let's play a Leyline Binding on the Dotty, draw a card. I'll, do I Kira this Wrenn and Six? Probably not. I'll ping you. I'll play a top land and pass. Discard a bunch of lands. I don't want to play more Up the Beanstalk because, like I said, decking is definitely a problem. Definitely unavail. Play Counterspell. Yeah, the One Ring makes this game. I think like it makes the game end though. Like the game is over. Like my opponent is still playing Magic, but the game is like very much over. They're just playing Magic because Magic Online Timer, it's only like mine. Whereas in paper, you definitely need to concede that game if you want to improve your chances of winning. Oh, wow, I wanted to break that for Elesh Norn and I drew Elesh Norn. That's funny. And warp again. I just wanted to have a 4/7 to attack. I just wanted to have a 4/7 to attack. Turns out I drew it, so. But then again, it really doesn't matter. I'm just like, as I said, like clicking buttons right now. The game is over. I'm just gonna just play only to end this game faster. So you go to 10, you go to 9, you go to 8, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. We finished the first game with 14 minutes on the clock, which is not very much, considering my opponent's 21. And also just don't think I slow played. I don't know, maybe I did. I just had a lot of buttons to click. Do I like other video games that aren't Magic? I don't. Never played anything else in my life. Alright. Now, so Stern Scolding is good against Orc, Dothy. That's decent. Also, they probably play Grief as well. Grief as well, because they have not had there after all. Elesh Norn's probably bad. Celestial Purge. Supreme Verdict. We cut Time Warp. Probably not. I'll cut a couple of counter spells. One lander. Man, you can never catch me mulliganing. Keep. Herborg, Shrieking Affliction. Well, go. Wrenn is supposed to put me on the play. I don't know. My opponent nickname is a famous one. They were the one who invented Mardu Pyromancer in 2018. And then Jerry T made the final with that deck. The Zoo League, it went fine. We went 3-2. Solid. Okay. Fetch up a Triome here. I think Raugrin is the best, yeah. Drop. Not charmed. Therefore, discards a card. Okay. I was going to discard, so that's alright. I guess I'll pitch an Omnath. Draw. Never mind. Never ever gone to discard in my life. Let's grab a Forest and play Wrenn and Six. Never didn't have it. Go. And as I said, when they have their Saga chapter turn 2, you just want to tap out. Wrenn and Six, it used to be. Now it's like 15 tickets. It used to be Wrenn and Six, yeah. Let go. Sure. Yep. And yep, you can grab anything. Even if the Pithy Needle mine Windswept Heath, it adds black because of Urborg. You're very welcome in doing that. You name Wrenn and Six. Okay. Play Thoughtseize. Do I want to Leyline Binding this construct token? Opponent's gonna take the One Ring anyway, so. I wish that Stern Scolding was a counterspell. Let's see who they attack. Me. Hmm. Do I want to... Yeah, I think I'll Binding the Pithy Needle. Take only 2 damage there, and then I have my Wrenn and Six. Classic Wrenn and Six. Just flooding now. Draw. Ooh. Yeah, I think I'm happy to go Supreme Verdict. I'll pass. They can go like Land Grief, I guess. Liliana. Not the best against Wrenn and Six. Nice. Happy to draw the One Ring. Ooh. The Time Warp. GG. I even have the combo Time Warp plus Wrenn and Six Emblem. Alright, this was a warm up to understand how the deck works. It really plays like a normal 4-color Omnath deck, so easy game. How much is Wrenn and Six? I'm actually interested in that. 11 ticks. Alright. Round number 2. Deep. It's that scam. I can go just get Triome. I think I'm gonna so Scalding Tarn is the So whenever you have to use a fetch land, always think about to hold the fetch land that can get you a basic land. In this case, it's Flooded Strand, Mistveil Plains, and Scalding Tarn only gets Island, which is already in my hand. Alright, so it's not Scam. It might be Zoo. When I played Zoo, I lost to 4-color very soundly. But I guess my 4-color opponent had like a million removal spell. I only have 2 spells, so it's gonna be harder. Harder. Let's go. Boseiju can kill Sign of Draco. It actually comes up. Ooh, that's an amazing draw. Yeah, ever since Up the Beanstalk is a card, Leyline Binding is just amazing. Ooh, Grief. Oh my. So that is the Zoo Scam deck. That is a deck. The Zoo Scam deck. It's gonna be my deck of the week, and the deck has been popping around recently and made top 4 of a challenge. Actually, McWin Sauce playing this deck defeated that deck. But this was the replay of the semifinals of the Sunday night challenge. What did you pitch? Grief. Okay. I'm mana up. I'm countering the spell you put on the stack. Draw. Omnath. Okay. I can't play Breeding Pool, so I guess I'm gonna go plain. How do you feel about Pioneer? I don't really play it. Oh, that's a very good top deck. Omnath things with the ring. Let's see if they have an answer for my Omnath. They can kill it with Fury. Ooh, they shock there. Trouble Flames? Maybe Up the Beanstalk Fury? I wonder why they shocked. They did Leyline Binding. Attack. They might have Leyline Binding. I'll play the ring. I think I just want to pass and in your upkeep draw a card. I don't mind using this Misty Rainforest just to gain life with Omnath. I can also 1-mana Boseiju the Beanstalk if I want to, or Leyline Binding if I want to. That should be another Grief, I think. Which my opponent can't even discard my cards, but I don't have anything to discard anyway. Oh, Bolt. Okay. Is that Orcish Bowmaster, I think? Yeah, can't do anything about it. Oh, double Bolt. Okay. I'll gain 4 life then. Do I use a Triumph? Yeah. Alright, I'm at 17 and tapping, going to 16. Opponent has 2 cards in hand. Draw 2. The Fairy. Let's play it. I think I'm gonna bounce Grief. I'm gonna recast it. I'm okay with that. If I draw a spell, it's annoying, but no problem now. Do I want to kill the Beanstalk with Boseiju? Nah, I kind of like to just hold the Boseiju down for Leyline Binding here. If they go like Lion Fury, I regret not having Boseiju, but I might have Fury and it not having a fifth land. I think it's just gonna go Grave. It's too juicy, alright? Your opponent has 5 cards in hand. You want to discard the best one, except it's only lands. Okay. Yeah, Boseiju on Cyan, right? Yeah, another one. I'll top ring, draw a bunch of cards. One of them is also a ring. Hmm. What can I do? Well, I can go the ring. I guess I can bounce the grief again here. No, I don't really care about that. I can just go like the ring and pass. Yeah. I can attack my Teferi, but I don't care. I have a new one. Then end of turn, I'll draw a card, so I don't have to go to discard. Kind of like thirdling around. Eventually, I'll get like Bring to Light for Valkyrie, right? Maybe even Bring to Life for Omnath is alright. You have 2 cards. Sure. Itsuku consumes all, whose only reason in that deck is because it pitches to both Grave and Fury. Kind of funny. Draw a card. Bowmaster. Yes. I have 0 cards in it. I'm just gonna go Counterspell there. I'm sure I'll draw more Counterspells. Or just, yeah. More lands, it's alright. This deck plays a ton of them. Draws. La Solitude. Hmm. Um, I'm just gonna exile my graveyard. Don't mind. Yeah, I'll play the Solitude there. Exile. I wanna play Teferi. Sure, right? You know what, actually? I don't care about dealing myself damage. Just get a top land and pass go to discard. I'm already like dealing myself 2 damage with the ring. I don't want to deal 3 to just play a useless planeswalker. You know, Boseiju the Beans? Oh, why? What does this do to you? It's just a thing that sits in play doing nothing. You think of meta decks are more viable in Modern or Legacy? Modern for sure. The entry in Legacy is incredible. Your deck needs to dodge so much power level. Alright, we'll pop this. Eh, let's go to Fairy. Bounce, Ring, Beanstalk, Leyline Binding the Kabu, draw a card. Yeah, this Boseiju is like I'm holding it up for. I mean, now I'm in the dirtling part of the game where I'm just clicking buttons and eventually I'll win the game. So you just have to lose as little time as possible. Like that's a problem with. That's why a lot of people with this deck have draws because they just think too much in games that are 100% over. You know. Greedy land bases are getting out of hand in modern. Not really, right? It's just this deck is the only one that is 5 color of the good ones. Play Omnath, draw, play Wrenn and Six, return fetch land, play fetch land, fetch, play Bring to Light, get Time Warp. Otawara. Hello. And attack. Alright. Now, sideboard. Playing against Zoo. I'll have my second Supreme Verdict. Stern Scolding again. Opponent's playing Grief. I don't think I want Veil on the draw. I'll take out Time Warp Elesh Norn. Oh, I like to keep the Fury. Maybe Counterspell. I'll bring Celestial Purge. Taking out another Counterspell. Okay. Oh. 64 on purpose. Must be on purpose, right? I have a net deck list that did well recently in very many events and was playing 64, so I guess yes, it was on purpose. I'll get his Veil here. Um, I'll get his Veil here. I think that I would have had Veil on the play for sure because Veiling Grief is a big deal, but Grief kind of comes down on turn 1. Put him most to 5 and starts to attack. Okay, I'm gonna go Zagoth. Yeah. Buongiorno da ninja. 34 months. That's super long. Hello. Alright, opponent can go. Actually, nothing. I guess they have Orcish Bowmaster. Orcish Bowmaster is what they have. I'll ignore the Bowmaster. I'll put the Wrenn to 4. Sure, you can attack my thing. It doesn't even kill it. You're returning from Lek Lil. How did that go? There was an important tournament in Europe, the European qualifier for the Pro Tour. Hey, they have a stubby D. They pass. Okay. I think I just want to go top and go, holding up Counterspell for Grief. Opponents might just hardcast Grief next turn. If they play Orc, I think I'm countering it. Is that a Veil of Summer? Hope not. That'd be bad. No, okay, it's top land. Yeah, Mistveil Plains is a card very rarely. Wow, they go Orc Pitch. Huh. They have one card in end. So if I no, that's okay. Yeah, you can have it. You can grave scam me and take the two thing here. I'm okay. I'll have 2 Beanstalk, redraw easily, and it's okay. Let's go. Draw. Let's play this. Hopefully, best draw is Leyline Binding. Bring to light, can't be that bad. And then I'll play Beanstalk. If they break, I'm gonna just draw like a million cards next turn, and the game is going to be over. Activate only if you control 2 or more white permanents. I've never read that sentence before. So like, you can't even activate at your ease. That's incredible. That you're playing this card. It's very good that we bring to light and Beanstalk. You get to draw twice. What actually you play the RCQ? I ask you the same question because I also have an RCQ and I don't know what to play. Bulky. Tibalt. That's good, isn't it? Is that good? GG. I'm gonna be like, I can do this. I can do this. I have this one trick up on my sleeve. The Murktide video came out. You can find it on a YouTube channel. I want to play Grief. Opponent can still do this. Debug draw 4, yeah. Alright. What was the Zoo deck? I think it's about you expect from Zoo, right? We went 3-2, losing to for Collar. We also lost to a Stone Rain deck. But the wins were decent, right? The deck is it's good when he curves out. And the mana base was fine, yeah. Okay, we got a round 3 against Nameless. We don't have lands. We have still no lands. Unfortunate. Was he 3-2 trophy? No. Keep. No, what do I bottom? It's gonna be Counterspell, a Omnath. Yeah. Okay. I think I want to go Secret Foundry tapped. So turn 2 I can go Zagoth Triome, Leyline Binding, taking the least amount of damage. Free 2 trophies when you punt both of your losses. That's a name that Gibor Nassif invented, and I appreciate it a lot because, wow, many partings. Huh. Very many partings. I'd love to draw Up the Beanstalk with 2 Leyline Binding. Up the Beanstalk made so that this deck is much better because you have now from 1 Wrenn and Six to 2 a great turn 2 play. Cookbook. Let's see if they have Asmo. No, they don't. I don't feel like binding that cookbook accomplishes anything. Alright, let's draw Up the Beanstalk. No Beanstalk have been drawn here. I can go, what? Plains? Yeah, I think I like Plains. Plains, Teferi, plus. My opponent doesn't kill Teferi, but I doubt it, right? What can they do to kill it? I don't think they can kill this. Okay. You discard Asmo. So you have 3 food, clue token, treasure. And you play Asmo. And you got cookbook. Drop. I don't want to kill these. Maybe just bounce the clue token there. That's decent. It's decent. What can I do here? I need steam vents. I guess I can go steam vents. I'll just kill these 2 creatures, play Wrenn, return land, pass, and hope something good happens. Go. I multi-5 this game. If I had one of the 2 cards I bottomed, things would have been much better. They have another threat you're not going to manufacture. It's annoying. They can go off here with multiple tokens. Alright, they're going off there. Wow. So they have seven food, 3 clues, 1 treasure, 2 cards in hand, 1 is which is Daredevil. Is something good. Bring to light. Fortunately, this doesn't accomplish anything. Well, I'll just go let go. My opponent now would just sit back there, infinite value. Not infinite, but it's a lot of value. Okay. He doesn't even want to tap. When doesn't even want to attack. Alright. And spell. Not a good spell. I think we're just bouncing this to draw a card. And spell. Hey. Let go. Yeah, I can just draw from the clues? No, they have a spell. What is it? What is it? 5 mana. If you know it for 3, that's another manufacturer. It's a Peregrine Took. I think they have sort of a win here. I'm just gonna give up. Activate abilities of creatures can't be activated. Maybe that's good. What does this do? Sacrifice? Is that replace graveyard? Hmm. Stern Scolding seems good. Take out the fairy. Probably take out the Stone of Erech actually. Missing 1 card. Maybe Omnath. Oof. Awkward. Chison Zero stops Asmo. Yeah. Buongiorno, Pepero. Awkward keep, can't ship this back. It's kind of funny. I want to take a screenshot of this. Here we go, Cursed Totem in the deck. Up the Beanstalk. Pass. Okay. Very many partings. Mm-hmm. And they play this one. Okay. Draw. I'm interested in going Solitude Omnath. I think so, mostly because my mana base is very far away from casting the Omnath. Buongiorno, Mind Groove. And land, please. All right. Second main. It's the Knights of Sweet Revenge. No, what's that? Finale for 4? Finale for 3, yeah. Was that Grist? Peregrine took? Okay, manufacturer. Right. I forgot this one doesn't get green card only. Draw. Play the ring. And draw a card. Okay, opponent has done some value over there. Okay. not lethal yet. Or is it? That's not lethal. They have one card in it and one Overchiz Daredevil. They sack 3 food, they draw a card. I guess I can use 2 treasure to make a food with the goose. And that will give them... They just popped a clue there. And they play a Sunwraith Steel Seeker. Okay. They pass. Okay, draw 3 cards this turn. I wouldn't mind drawing some good ones. It's okay. Alright, I think I like to just go Time Warp here. And draw 4 cards. Okay, Bring to Light for Supreme Verdict is there. Yeah, I think I'm happy to do that. And I pass. Do I discard land or Up the Beanstalk? I guess I'll discard Up the Beanstalk. Unlikely I need all of 3 of them. Alright, so they have in hand the Overchiz Daredevil. Okay, they start by sucking off a clue. And again, okay. So that's what they did. There's a Saga. There's artifact of creature. I can't exile the Saga with Valky -3. Sorry, Tibalt -3. Draw 4. Ooh, Cursed Totem. Time Warp is in the graveyard, so I can't get that one. And Valky's in the end. I can go Bring to Light for Omnath. Yeah, I think I like that. Draw. You think Elesh Norn was better? Yeah, maybe. Maybe that's true. Okay, so I'm gonna cast Cursed Totem. No black? Yeah, yeah, black. I have black. Watery Grave. Yeah, maybe. I pass. No, you know, wanting to gain some life because of the ring. I don't know. Yes, this is Mech Sauce deck. This game we had some early struggling without proper mana base. This is fine. I don't even know what can I counter with this one Stern Scolding, honestly. Draw. I got a 10. I'll top draw 5. Okay, happy to draw a 1 ring here. Yeah, let me cast it for sure. What else do I want to do? Do I have any fetchable lands left? Well, I guess. I don't know. I'm just hoping to. I'll I'm going to discard of a bunch of beanstalks. Yeah, let me see if I have a fetchable land here. Oof, barely a 1. That's good. And I can play Solitude on the construct. It's very likely that if I didn't concede game 1 and let my opponent do the thing, I would have won on time. But that's fine. I'll discard 1, 2, 3. Mm-hmm. Make a construct. And they go get something. I can get Pithy Needle, but I have Leyline Binding for that, so it's okay. They got what? Did it? I think they missed. I don't know. Maybe they got Underworld Cookbook. Alltså vad kan jag det snart olika? Yeah, maybe you can tap this to draw a counterspell. I didn't. Yeah, this has to resolve, unfortunately. Oh, wait a second. That's Cursed Totem, so this does nothing. Never mind. I was scared for a second. Do I want to play Leyline Binding? Nah. Distant tap. Draw. I'll play Mistveil Plains. Ooh, nice. I love Boseiju there. I'll Boseiju Deconstruct. I'll Solitude the Asmo. I'll return Boseiju and attack. Never less, never more than 7 cards in your hand. It's the requirement to play this deck. Force of Vigor on the ring. Okay. So now they unlocked their Cursed Totem. Sorry, they killed my Cursed Totem. So they unlocked the Asmo. They're gonna kill everything I got. That's annoying. Although I do have 4 Counterspell in my 26 cards deck, so hopefully I draw that. Bloody. Opponent is on 17. I got 10 power in play. I think I'm finally making the. Which is obviously win more. I guess I can put Time Warp at the bottom of my deck. And then I can bring to light it. For the win. Obviously, you never need that play. And it's the exact definition of win more. I love how my opponent, game one, said, thank you for conceding to my combination. And now is not conceding a game where it's dead on board 1 minute ago. But I didn't concede because I felt nice. I just conceded because um I value more content than that. Anyway. Yeah, I think this is a proper configuration. Maybe Dovin's Veto. I don't think I care about the stone. Alright, great hand. I can bottom a Plains, because I have Wrenn and Six to deliver. To deliver the land drops. My opponent doesn't really pressure my Planeswalker. I guess I can have Pit and Needle. It's the only way they can pressure my Planeswalker. Sarint Steel Seeker. Given that I have land drops, but I want to just pass the turn. No. Just kill that, now that I drew this. Like, this one's sort of card advantage. Let's see what they do. Okay, Academy Manufacturer, empty board. I'll go top and go. Yeah, I don't need to play Wrenn. I already have land drops. I'm just countering cards that go alongside the manufacturer. If I pass the turn with last turn, maybe my opponent would have just done something else, you know? Okay. I'm gonna start with Up the Beanstalk. It's kind of crazy how many lands in a row I drew. Not that, not that complaining. It's just that was my opening hand, I think. I guess my Wrenn and Six is kind of like useless here. I should just go Cursed Totem, I think. Oh, that's bad against the Force of Vigor, though. Cursed Totem. I'm just gonna hold Cursed Totem. No, it doesn't really do much. Our opponent, you are free to do anything you want now. Hope you don't do it, though. Maybe I played this wrong. Maybe I should have used my... Alright, looks like they have enablers for tokens, but they don't have any token maker. Can I draw a threat? That is a threat. That's a very good one. It's the mother of the machine herself. No copy, I'm sorry. My articles on TCG Pro are free though, since July. Okay, they went Elesh Norn, they went Gila Goose, but the token doesn't do anything. Sorry, the goose doesn't do anything. Urza Saga still works on the Elesh Norn though, somehow. Don't ask me why. I draw 2 cards. I'll attack for 4. I'll play the 1 ring. I get double protection. I'll return a land to my hand because you should always pass this turn with 7 cards in hand. No less, no more. And now we're in the phase of the game where we're just click buttons basically. They make a food. I wonder what happens. Oh wow, they did make all of these. Despite Elesh Norn. Okay, so that's how the rule work. Thank you. Thankfully, Elesh Norn is 7 toughness. Yeah. Okay, so I want to go for the yeah. All right, let's start with Cursed Totem. So the Asmo doesn't have an ability anymore. If I go Watery Grave, shock, go to 10. Time Warp. That's right, yeah. So now actually I attack. Time Warp draws me 4 cards. Yep. Did I set it out? I hope I didn't. Ooh, I might draw it. Thankfully I didn't draw it. Okay, I didn't set it out. Yeah, I might go Solitude and get double trigger. Yeah. Probably find another way to gain some life, right? Let's go to discard, a bunch of lands, and the Beanstalk. Alright, I concede. GG. Okay, 3-0. I'll go refill the water. Be back for round 4. And bring to like us the back of a Valky. Yeah, that's the goal. That's the reason why I play Valky. Run too many cards become an issue? Yeah, I mean, that's why we play. I guess Mistveil Plains is for the bring to light packages. Yeah, you do the bring to light Valky combo with Pioneer too. Someone is at the top 8 of the RC with that combination in his Pioneer deck. Virtue of Knowledge. Doesn't seem too good to me. Do I play Pioneer? I do not. But I might if they decide that the PT Chicago is Pioneer. I'll have to set aside my format favoritism in exchange of a greater good, which he is in fact the Pro Tour. What makes me dislike Pioneer? It's just that I don't know. Games are not very fun. You don't have as many decisions, good answers. Ooh, Sabatix. This is a streamer that we often raid. He usually plays Legacy though. Not the best hand, but I'll keep it. Well, it's not that they force me to play Pioneer. It's a game, so I have to choose to play it. But I still believe in the Pro Tour dream very much. I guess there is a line. Like, I chose to not go to not try to qualify for the RC, which was Pioneer, but I managed to qualify to the Pro Tour via limited. So you have that little thing. Anyway, let's go. Round number 4. Opponent is on a multi-6 and is playing Blur at Murktide. Ragavan Dash. Alright, play well around the Prismatic Ending here. Pass. Unfortunately, I don't have a mana base that lets me have a counterspell up. Okay, they hit a Misty Rainforest. They pass, okay. Draw. Nice. The Mind Groove. Thank you for the prep sub. Welcome. For the first time here. Appreciate it. I will play Counterspell on that Ragavan. I'll get a Steam Vents so that if I draw a Wrenn and Six, I'm able to cast it. Now I don't have double white for Supreme Verdict, but I wouldn't even have double blue, so I need to draw land anyway for Supreme Verdict. Plus I can't even have another Counterspell. Alright, they just let it go, and ooh, I like that. Okay, so they clearly do not have Spell Pierce, so I'm just casting Up the Beanstalk. Very nice. Go. I'm not playing around main deck Blood Moon, and even if they have main deck Blood Moon, I still have Boseiju, so I'm just gonna grab a Jeskai Triome on the turn. Wow, they just pass. They probably have like a lot of removal spells and very little counter spell. Omnath. Alright, let me go to Fairy, see what happens. Oh, Subtlety. Mm-hmm. Top. I like the Fury a lot. I'll play Boseiju. I know that now I don't have a protection from Blood Moon, but I don't think they have Blood Moon anyway. It was maybe a tiny bit risky because my opponent could have gone Dash Ragavan and cast my Teferi. And they go land untapped. Wow. Okay. Do they have another Subtlety? That'd be a disaster if they do. I think I'll play Teferi. Two Subtlety main is rare. Essence Flux. Wow. I actually like the fear again. Do I want to ending this treasure? I think I will. That to double bolt. Okay. Let's go again. Do they have another Essence Flux? I guess they could. Force of negation. Man. I'm at 3. I'm a 0. Okay. Elesh Norn is bad. I'll probably say that Helm Warp is also bad. Low on Chalice of the Void. I guess. Cat, Valkyrie, Bring to Light. Some clunky cards. You want Celestial Purge. Yeah, maybe. Maybe it's better than another Bring to Light. Okay, so they play with Blood Moon. So I'm gonna go Zagoth, Forest Island. Sorry, Island Plains. Zagoth Island Plains. Yeah. But then I don't have red. So I guess I should go. What, you go Ragavan on the draw? You didn't go before when I had double Prismatic Ending, and you go now? Hmm. Okay, I have to, in order to, I just have to jam here. They can go for Blood Moon turn 2, that's why I played Flooded Strand. Because I'd rather have Plains if I had to choose. Wow, the One Ring. Thankfully, we only have 4 mana on turn 2. Yeah, I'm gonna try and play around Blood Moon a little bit. A lot of One Rings in a row, huh? I'll basically just like jam every turn until the end of this game. No, I only play Magic. I don't play other games. What do we want to jam here? Omnath or One Ring? I think I'll be One Ring first. Okay, first negation. I'll try and go for Omnath now. I guess not true though. We'll see what they do. Iteration. Okay. So at least they don't have subtlety, open mana. Okay. Keep on jamming. We'll keep on jamming. At a point, we'll keep on countering. You don't want to go subtlety pitch. I probably shouldn't have fetched. I don't know what I did. Just that if the two games would have been opposite, as in if my opponent casted Ragavan turn 1 when I had two ending, instead of dashing it, and dashed it this game where they actually use all the mana after. Definitely play well. Okay, happy to have found a prismatic ending. Let's see what happens. All right. Think I wanna do this. Reason being, doesn't die to spell pierce. Does die to counterspell though. Okay, more Ragavan. On 6 life. Okay, they revealed Up the Beanstalk, which goes well with Murktide Regent. They're casting it. I think I'll go Solitude on the Ragavan. And I can play Spell Pierce around the One Ring around Spell Pierce. Hunt Murktide. Okay, I got a 4. Let's hope they don't have another Force of Negation. Wow. Force Pitch Subtlety. So impressive. Alright, I guess I'll lose. I mean, I had a lot of threats and they had a lot of answers. They played like 4 Preordains and Iteration. Like that's a legacy. That's a legacy gameplay. You just have it all because of your card selection. Whereas I drew 1 card at a time. It was probably luckier for me to draw 3 rings into Omnath. Grow. Alright, GG. No trophy. That's okay. Ooh. And keep. What type of land do I want to get with the Flooded Strand? I think it's gonna be as this guy. Yeah. This guy. Can cast Up the Beanstalk if I draw it. Can cast Binding this way. Alright, happy to play that. Can go Braiding Pool and then I have all 5 colors. Yeah, according to MTG bot, my opponent's playing Creativity. Or sorry, I meant to say my opponent's 4-0 and last time seen was Creativity. I guess they are playing Creativity. Yeah, Murktide definitely climbed down a few spots. I think I just go Toppling Go. I don't want to just play into their Spell Pierce. And I don't need to eat a land drop. No. Looks like they're casting something. It can be a Teferi, a Fable, a Wrenn and Six holding up Spell Pierce. So keep in mind, my opponent didn't fetch end of turn or on turn 1. To me, that meant they didn't have lands. Did it pass? Or respecting my counterspell? I wonder if I should also pass respecting their Spell Pierce. Thoughtseize. I didn't expect that. Alright, let's go Counterspell. Yeah, that's fine to me. They took Wrenn and Six. Bro. Play the Fury minus. Play land go. Alright, they're casting something. It's a Shadow Prophecy. Okay. You look at X cards of your library. So they're gonna look at top 5, 2 in it. Basically, dig through time. Opponent's playing for sure creativity. They can have a spell pierce on my the One Ring. Which could be lethal if they then follow it up with like land creativity, but I don't know actually. We'll see. Alright. They select the 2 cards and they pass. Draw. Land. I'm jamming. Hoping to not see a spell pierce. And I don't see it. Very nice. Then I can go land, tap this, and if they go Leyline Binding, I can Leyline Binding back. And never mind, I have to fear. All good. Pierce versus the Fairy. Oh my. Sorry, chat. I don't know what I was thinking. All good. To return Steam Vents, and they play it. Untapped. Legal in paper, though. In paper, if the opponent plays Spell Pierce, gone. My rain gone in the graveyard. A Fable, C. Do I want to just get a top land without taking damage, or do I want to binding this? No, I think I'm happy to binding the token. I might use all my mana, you know. I don't think I care about the loot. We'll see. 14. Draw 2. Okay, up the bean. Let's play up the bean. Draw. Bulky. That's bad. Let's play Wrenn and Six ping. Do I want to also... No, I'll just ignore their permanents for now, and I'll pass with Leyline Binding up. I can discard 2 lands. Like sort of hard castable. We'll see. Play against creativity, so like tapping out for 7 isn't amazing, especially for Tibalt. So probably not. I draw 3 cards plus, you know. Is this card or you use that piece? Okay. Yeah, I'm glad I Valkied. Sorry, I Leyline Binding last turn. Actually, I was low on white mana. Casting Valky is pretty bad against his Wrenn and Six. I think it's fine. You don't have to think too much about what next turn is gonna happen because you have their one ring. So, it's gonna deliver or gonna draw 4 new cards next turn. They ping my Teferi, sure. They play Leyline Binding. Okay, so now I think I like to just Binding in response. At the same time, just because I just want to keep the counters on the ring. Taking 3 down to 11 and then 2 down to 9, I think that's fine. But it now can cast. Never mind. They can't. I was gonna say can resolve an Archon. That's not a big deal because that's Solitude, but now I can also just like Solitude the token in response. I don't know if I want to do it, but I might. Yeah, I'll Solitude. Just because I don't want to get the three damage from the Archon trigger. I'm at 9. Eh, I guess I do that. Yeah. But my opponent can creativity for 2, I guess. I can solitude one of the tokens. The other one resolves. I got a 6. I got a 3. I got a 3. But then maybe I still win the game. Yeah. But also against Murktide. Yeah, let's go for Valky. Draw. Eh, do I want to ping something or my opponent? I guess I'll ping my opponent. No, it's a mistake. Yeah, I punted here because my opponent can now kill the Wrenn and then go double Archon. Yeah, I should have plus whatever. Yeah, I could have gone to Fairy Bounce Ring. Replay Ring, yeah. That was another viable play. So they pink Teferi. And they have Leyline Binding. Where? On Tibalt. Okay. This means that even if I get this back, I'm gonna get back Valky, not Tibalt. Or but they don't have creativity, so should be good to win now. I don't know how though, so I'll just be clicking some buttons here and there. How much money do I have? Well, I definitely need to cast this. And what else do I do? Thank you to Lovely Sun. Welcome. And I pass. Dwarf. They keep on attacking my Teferi. Ring. I'm not gonna tap the ring anymore. But I might just have some lightning bolts in their deck, so I think I have enough value already. That I shouldn't worry about cards. I'll probably just play a Solitude end of turn. Just because. Now I have better reasons to. Ring to light. Oh no, I wanted to go Ring to light for Time Warp. I just drew the Time Warp instead. And Solid should be down. Okay. Creativity. World of Elmo, I think for the 8th month. Welcome to the stream. Playing against Creativity, I'm gonna bring in a bunch of interactions. I think I'm actually bringing in Stone of Erech too. I'll take out Supreme Verdict. I'll take out some I'll take out some Omnaths. We don't need Flash Storm. When our kids got some removal spells. I guess Ending can go out. Don't take out Elesh Norn. I'm just not a fan of Elesh Norn against Creativity. They like Teferi and Creativity to just kill it. Alright, great hand. Okay, whoever mine tapped means Wrenn and Six turn 200%. It also means they don't have many lands, so I'm gonna Leyline Binding the Wrenn and Six. Okay. Although maybe I just wanna go Beanstalk first and then Binding in order to draw a card off of it. It's not a bad idea, yeah. Let's do that. Let's see, they can't go to Fairy, but they can obviously go Fable. Alright. I guess I lost my binding. Maybe Ring, I don't know. They're both good. Yeah. I think I like to go. So they don't have Spell Pierce. I guess if I go Watery Grave untapped, my opponent can pose like Leyline Binding, and then I have Leyline Binding back up. Maybe Boseiju. Yeah. So let's go Flooded Strand. Pass. In your upkeep, you can go Watery Grave, untapped, Leyline Binding. Yeah. And this way I have Boseiju up. Okay. Alright, thankfully we don't have creativity now. Great draw. Great draw. Yeah, very happy to have played Up the Beanstalk before Wrenn and Six. It just turns Leyline Binding, sorry, before Leyline Binding. It turns Leyline Binding into so good. Like, kill a thing, draw a card. It's just unbelievable. Our opponent doesn't get any blue mana. And to pass, okay. Fetch up a Triome and draw. Counterspell, I like that. Yeah, I'll keep on using all my fetch lands. I really don't care about them. I'll get as many fixing mana as possible. I draw Omnath. Very unlikely to cast it anyway. Okay, opponent still decides not to get blue mana. Very surprising. Take one. I think end of turn I'm gonna go just 5 mana Solitude here, draw a card. I guess I wish I played that basic Plains now. Okay, now they're doing something. They're down to 9 life, by the way. Let's see. If they go Creativity plus Veil of Summer, I guess I could lose. Creativity plus Veil of Summer, I guess I could lose. Alright, so what's my best play? If I just hardcast Solitude on one of these, or yeah, hardcast Solitude on one of these, draw a card. Then next turn I can go have more binding. Yeah. So I'll grab a Hallowed Fountain here. and Arca Solitude. Draw a card. I'll discard. You would discard this counterspell. I guess I don't need. I don't need a 7th land. And I go. I can go Time Warp, draw a card. I was going to go Binding, but I just drew a Beanstalk, so I can just go. I just go Beanstalk Binding to draw an additional card. I think that's better. Okay, now I have a double counterspell to counter both the Veil of Summer and the threat they have. Draw 2 cards and pass. We have 6 cards. I have double counterspell this turn. The pass? Alright, easy. Don't need a blue mana. I could have even gone Boseiju in the turn. Maybe that was reasonable. Let's go Wrenn and Six. Return Boseiju. Go Stone of Erech. Stone of Erech. Nah, it doesn't do. It only is there for persist. My opponent showed me multiple Bitter Reunion game 1. That's why I have it. Shadow Prophecy. That's okay by me. They've been the Spellpiece Thoughtseize. Wow. Even Thoughtseize. That's surprising. Alright, so Binding comes in and I Boseiju it. Actually, what do you... Oh yeah, for sure. For sure I Boseiju it. But now again, my Counterspell is not active because they have Veil of Summer in it. They have 7 cards in end. They play new one. Yeah, I have to go Boseiju again. Shadow Prophecy in response. Okay. And Boseiju resolves. Let's see. They can go creativity for 1. Tense game. Let's see what happens. Yep, they go creativity. They get Elesh Norn. Hey. Draw. I have a redraw here. Let's see if I draw something. I do. Alright, what does Bring to Light do to me now? What does Bring to Light do to me now? I can get Omnath, gain 4 life. I can get the Fairy. Set it on my Elesh Norn. Valky. Huh. Yeah, Valky is probably the best. Omnath triggers, yes. Right? No? Oh, it doesn't. Well, never mind then. Yeah, I think it's Valky. Okay, now let's relay a proper land though, right? Because then I don't have Counterspell up. Does this one have any fetchable land left? I guess I'm gonna go just plus on Boseiju and play Boseiju. Yeah, because I don't wanna. Yeah. Did I say without Valky, right? I didn't. Tell me I didn't. I didn't. Alright, so let's play Boseiju. Green, black. Doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter. Let's go for Bring to Light. Oh yeah, I don't have to draw. If I draw Valky, I lose. Okay. Let me actually check what fetchable lands are remaining in my deck. Oh, Flaccid Storm. I have Steam Vents, Sacred Foundry. Good to know. Apple Garden 2? Okay, thank you. No, they kill me with Lightning Bolt? No, they kill me with Archon trigger. Creativity on Archon. Creativity on Goblin. No, they don't. Okay, I'm alive. Ooh. revealed Archon Omnath. That's pretty good. Go Omnath. Draw. Gain life. I think we have officially turned the corner now. We are official corner turners. I think I pass. Right? Discard Wrenn. Okay, they go below summer end of turn. Mm-hmm. Resolves. I'll discard Wrenn and Brinklite. No, discard Mistveil Plains. Go. How many Archons have you left? I mean, it's 2 in exile. You pass. You don't want to gain life. No, I think I actually want to maybe do the Omnath last ability. Okay, let me cast the fairy. You play Veil of Summer? Sure. Does this resolve? Alright. I guess I can Leyline Binding. Goblin Shaman. Attack you for 4. And then use the Omnath. Alright, 1 for 1, losing to Blue Red Murktide, which, yeah, I guess this deck is worse against Blue Red Murktide than normal for color, but pretty impressive rest of the league. I hope you had fun watching this. It was definitely a lot of decisions and a lot of fun puzzle to solve. This deck is good, and I don't know, 64 cards and things like that. Yeah, still remains a strong strategy. I put full color Omnath deck second in my last power ranking, obviously. And there's a lot of different variations you can have, but it's a good deck. Thank you for watching. If you're watching YouTube, remember to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next one. Have a good day.